Okay, we made it before 6 minutes, so we're not technically late. We're good.
That's struggle bus though.
Oh Lord. Anyways, but we've made it. We're here. Welcome everyone in the interwebs that is watching us. We are here today. Let me get my mind right now that I just freaked myself out. Anyways, today we're talking about, of course, Chucky the series, season 2, and we're joined with Bobby, as you all see. And then, yes, welcome, Bobby. And then hopefully, Josh is going to join us later. He's running a little late with some things they have going on in their lives. So, yeah.
You made that press junket sound so much more terrifying than it is. Some things going on.
I don't know. It could be. I ain't trying to judge. I don't know that. Right? I don't know.
He's just working. It's fine. No,
yeah, he's busy.
Right? But yeah, no. When I was putting together the link today, I was like, damn, Bobby got as many podcasts and things as I do. Like, your credit is long, Bobby.
She's booked and busy, y'all.
Listen.
I didn't realize it until you actually just said something. I'm like, wait, yeah, you two, yeah. Yeah, Sharai. You
so I was like, Bobby likes to spooky people under the scares. Also, Scream Kingz. Like, damn, Bobby, when do you sleep?
Awesome tapes.
Listen.
When you're dead.
Right.
October was stressing me out. I'm sure it was stressing all of us out, but it was fun. I will say that.
I'm treating October like Candyman. We can listen to her 5 times and then we gotta let her go.
We survived. We're here.
But we got Bobby here to talk about Doll on Doll, which was last night's chaotic Chucky episode. I don't even know where to start. Where do we even start with Chucky?
I mean, I'm gonna start with good Chucky killing the shit out of buff Chucky because I lived. I was the first 10 minutes. I was like, what time is it? 8:06. What the fuck?
Right.
We got a whole episode to go. I loved it.
Same here. This was so far one of my favorites. It was just so much happening. Mm-hmm. And now that we are integrating like Jennifer Tilly and Tiffany and Glenn and Glenda, and, with Chucky and the kids and stuff like that, it's just like I feel like I'm being spoiled because I'm getting their story and then I'm getting Jennifer Tilly campiness. And I have to say, y'all, fucking Jennifer Tilly, like I love her so much. Like every time we get more of her on this show, like I just kind of just smile ear to ear because it's just, I don't know, like her character is pure camp, and it's just, I don't know, I just love it every time she's on screen. Actually, I think I prefer that storyline opposed to what's going on with the kids at the church or whatever is going on there. I want to see more. Yeah, I want to see more of Jennifer Tilly and Tiffany and all of them. Glenn and Glenda.
Same. Oh, did we just throw Josh out? Okay, I clicked this time.
Gosh,
Welcome to the Struggle Show.
I'm so late. I'm sorry.
How dare you? No, it's fine. We're talking about how amazing Jennifer Tilly is, so you can easily hop in on that.
Jennifer Tilly, god damn it.
Okay, so was I the only one that was gooped when Jennifer Tilly's still alive? Like the real world Jennifer Tilly? I was like, what?
Listen,
I was waiting for it.
I leaned forward because I was like, it makes sense, but also, huh? And so, we have so many versions of Jennifer Tilly / Tiffany. It's just my brain can't hold the math.
So many Seed of Chucky flashbacks, which is something we don't deserve, like a direct sequel to Seed of Chucky in 2022. But I love it.
But here we are.
And was it that girl from S Club 7?
Yes.
Hannah.
I saw someone tweet that last week, and I was like, "That's who that was!" Oh my god!
Hannah Spirit. Look, I'm an S Club 7 fan, y'all. So I was hyped when they showed her little clip on here. I was like, "Yes, give me that."
Yes.
I was a huge S Club 7 fan. John was my first crush as a child, and here I am.
Wow.
I was Bradley and Paul.
I wouldn't take it. I wouldn't turn any of them down. So it is.
No, it's about Show With the Flow, who I get confused for Hannah. I think you're the two blondes, right?
So many blondes.
Okay, I have a question for you, and I always ask this when it comes to S Club 7. What does the S stand for? Because I'm convinced it's sex.
Same.
Probably.
Same. But I was homeschooled, so I just figured I was alone.
S Club 7.
Yeah. Yes.
Significant? I don't know. I never knew that.
It's just too.
If I ever meet one, I'll ask them and let you know.
Yeah.
Do you remember the shows? There was
Yes, I watched them all.
Yeah. Miami, LA, Hollywood, Spain. Look, I watched all of them.
Oh my God, we're in the right room.
I knew there was that many. I didn't know there was that many.
No, she's
Who's dead?
not Joe. Hannah. She died in Chucky, not in real life.
Character.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, what?
In real life.
Dead Cliff 7. Look.
No.
I think one of the guys died somehow, but I could be wrong. I think they're mostly still alive.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're not all doing stuff, but
I mean,
That's a lot of people to still be alive this many years later.
Listen.
They're not that old, y'all. They're probably like in their 40s now.
I mean, Glee couldn't handle it, and here we are. So.
Damn.
They're younger than us, Club.
That's true.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that cut, because that cut, Trent, Jennifer Tilly.
Hey, she's giving prestige performance. It hit me watching episode 5. Up until then, I was like, Jennifer Tilly, she's she's fun, but she's like a bit of a novelty. But it came episode 5, I was like, no. Oscar performance.
Yes.
The thing I always have to remember is that she's playing somebody playing herself, and the person who's Tiffany is New Money, and so that makes the performance make even more sense. Because like I'll watch Jennifer Tilly eat cereal.
Does it make more sense?
Yeah, because she's pretending to be New Money. Imagine if I was Jennifer Tilly, that would be completely different, wouldn't it? Right? That's what she's doing.
See that now. Next year's Halloween costume, you're being Jennifer Tilly.
Listen, it makes sense when you think about it.
You know that meme of the old lady in the bird cage looking really silly? No one knows what I'm talking about. Someone did that, and they were talking about the Jennifer Tilly doll, and it was funny.
Oh, yes.
I was waiting for the Tiffany doll to come back. I feel like the season was supposed to be about the Tiffany doll, and we haven't seen enough of her.
Well, she got killed that first episode, so we gotta get more, right?
That's true.
That was her old persona. We don't talk about her. I told y'all she was useless. And then last week, Chucky's like, and what's your part? And she was like, I'm a doll, bitch.
No, I mean in the first episode when she's with Andy.
Oh, that Tiffany version. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we knew Andy was alive and we knew Tiffany was alive. Like
we knew Andy was alive. We knew it.
We knew he was so alive that I forgot to care. And then they were like, Andy. I'm like, oh, that's right. We haven't actually seen him be alive.
Where's Christina Luce? Do you think she's alive?
I mean,
no, in real life.
And it'd be totally called to not trust social worker lady because, obviously.
Oh, clear.
Dr. Mister.
Yeah. She's in the cult. She's a cult. She's a leader.
I would say her and Andy were like two of the points where I was like, man, because we all saw it coming, but it had to happen so we can get to the next part. Right. And so they were like, oh yeah, we got to unload the dishwasher before we get back to the good stuff.
I did love who the Colonel was though, because I don't know that I don't know that I called that. I knew he was going to be a dog clearly.
Yo, I bust out laughing when I found it. Yeah, I bust out laughing at that. I'm like, come on, man.
I thought the Colonel was buff Chucky. I was so confused.
But that would have been cool because, I mean, he got that deep voice, he got the muscles, but also bald Chucky.
Yeah,
I mean,
bald Chucky's my favorite one. Yeah,
it's a sinister bald Chucky.
Just get another wig.
Yeah, take one off of the Chucky, scalp him, just take it off.
I'm gonna just say those wigs are hard to come by because I'm looking for one. I like the new Chucky wig. So yeah.
Do you remember Buff Freddy from number 5?
Yes. Super Freddy.
Super Freddy, that's right.
Yeah.
No,
don't he's related to Super Chucky, the buff Chucky.
Oh no.
Also, Nice Chucky took him down so easy.
I was here for it.
Yeah.
I don't trust Nice Chucky. That was one of my questions for y'all. Thank you.
Nope.
I love him, but I don't trust him.
I don't really either.
I think it's all a fake out.
Oh, for sure. And that little ginger girl, you know that she's related to Chucky because she has red hair.
Nadine is also sus.
She is. I've been saying that since episode 2 or whatever when she introduced.
I like Nadine. I like cute little Chucky, but also they need to go. And the fact that Jake won't yeet cool Chucky out, I'm like, Jake, he just killed your whole family last season, including this season. He finished them off. Why can't you just do the right thing and listen
What
to
is going on with Jake? I don't understand. He's even going against Devin and stuff for this new Chucky he just met, this good Chucky. I just don't understand it.
This new Becky with the good hair. So
I don't like it.
But so I think, and this is just me, and I am with you. I think we'll get to my my bottom moment of the episode. But I get Jake having complicated feelings about good Chucky because it's like the whole nature of good and evil, and like his father and people have told him since he's queer, he's evil his whole life. So like I can see that. But then why are you choosing him over Devin? Like that
It doesn't make sense. It's like, why is Laurie Strode celebrating Halloween 4 years later?
Right.
Right.
She wouldn't be, and he would not like dolls.
No, that would be like Nancy taking a nap in the daytime.
Yeah.
I will say though, about going back just slightly about good Chucky, I don't know that I necessarily don't trust him. I just think it was so easy to mind fuck him to be good. It's just as easily mind fuckable to be bad. So like I don't know that it's an act, but I don't know that it's
acting like he's good.
I think it's an act. I think it's an act. I think he's like, these little kids forgot who they fucking with. Let me run around here and cause some mischief real quick. And Jake's like, yeah, do it. They baptized Charles Lee Ray last night. And they baptized him.
I actually slightly loved that moment just because how fucking ridiculous it was.
Right. This whole show is ridiculous, but we love it.
It feels a little vaguely pro Catholicism or vaguely pro religion, or am I just like being a suspicious Jew, which I am. I promise.
Well,
I can see it.
It only feels that way because we're not seeing him be like, "Ha, I'm Chucky" yet.
I feel like anytime there's a religion on screen, you have to be critical of it only. But
we did see Buff Chucky become a fake Jesus at the end of this movie.
Right. Okay. I loved that with the nun.
Yeah.
I hate that nun. I want her to die already. But
speaking of nuns, we need to protect Sister Catherine at all costs because
100%.
she was like, "Look, Father Sawa, you can be sexy and you can be wrong. I ain't taking your bullshit." And she fucking left.
Yeah, I like that scene.
Yeah, if I was Josh, I don't know if I don't think she's safe. Like, I love her, but I don't think she's safe.
She's dead like Meg Tilly.
Poor Meg. Poor Miss Other Tilly.
How good did Meg Tilly look?
She was great.
Oh.
Yeah,
I just love that last night Kat was like, "I hope Meg Tilly makes it," and then 2 seconds later they were taking her out.
I knew she was gonna. Okay, Jennifer Tilly should have known better than to say all that in front of her because she's gonna get murdered right now.
Yeah. I did love the murder scene though, because it's just so campy. It reminded me of like the shower scene in Psycho because you don't see any, but it's just like knives flying and blood flying everywhere.
Okay, speaking of Psycho, did you clock the Chucky Goes Psycho poster?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where's that movie?
I want it. The references in the show send me every week.
Even when Buff Chucky got killed, it was a reference to Carrie. When Carrie mom got nod to the wall like that. Mm-hmm.
No. Like, I hope it's a syllabus when it's all said and done, and they're just like, "We're gonna walk you through it because you missed some." And I'm like, "I did miss some. Thank you, Mr. Mancini." Like,
doesn't make sense. It's like complete gibberish, but I love it so much.
Yeah.
Season.
I'm curious here if my other queers were as sent by the forcing Devin to read the book of Leviticus. Anytime I hear that word Leviticus, I'm like,
I'm so Jewish. I don't know what that is.
It's the book with all the rules. It's the book that says you can't, supposedly, that you can't be gay, and they use it for every freaking argument you ever get into. Well, Leviticus, and I'm like, it also says you can't eat shrimp, but here we are.
Maybe they're right. Maybe we should reconsider it. I don't know.
I love shrimp.
Good luck.
I was happy that Devin was in there, though, just ripping those pieces off, like
ripping them out. I was like, yes, rip it, burn it.
Yeah,
burn it healthy.
That's another thing I have against Jake is that like Jake is out here living his best life with his new doll. Meanwhile, Devin's suffering all the consequences. Like, I'm just like,
But wouldn't that be the case?
Right? Right? Somebody has final girl syndrome, and it's Jake.
Jake is wearing on me. Jake, I'm running out of Jake patience this season.
No,
I mean, I don't know.
I want to go back to last season where our trio would stomp a doll and ask questions later because we're not down. Because Jake is all like, he might have feelings. I like his new hair, and I'm like, Jake, sit down, Jake. Let the grown-ups work. Because Devin and Lexi are like,
Well, the adult
Lexi's also on Team Good Chucky. let's hold on here. She's also trying to overdose in the bathroom. So like,
just
she
give
got her own
Lexi
stuff
her
going.
drugs. Why is she suffering?
Right? Like Nadine is stopping her from the only thing that gives her joy.
And
Like,
what
what kind of friend is that?
I did like that moment though. Like I enjoyed that moment between Nadine and her in the bathroom. I was like, oh, okay.
I would too if I trusted
Yeah, but
Nadine.
Nadine absolutely immediately.
I've never trusted her. I'm like,
Nadine is Chucky, 100%.
she's in the cult. She is in the cult of Chucky.
And good for her.
With sister, whatever her name is, the white nun.
Did you know who that wrestler was?
I've seen her before, but I won't follow wrestling.
The death kind of worked. I was like, dead. I was
dead.
We all want to get
I
stabbed.
was like, don't look.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
No, we knew her name last week.
Yeah, right.
I'm sure it's a good.
There's a movie out about her life where someone, I forget who plays her.
That little wrestler lady?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want a movie about my life.
Let's make it. Give me 20 grand.
Not at all. You're gonna cast Josh Gad. I'm gonna be so mad.
I would not.
I'm gonna be mad.
Important question. Oh, Alice is telling us that wrestler's name is Liv Morgan.
Thank you.
Thank
you, Alex.
Like, I have one brain cell and Liv had to go because I had stuff happening.
I mean, she's literally dead at this point. So
she was like actually a big fan of Chucky. They like framed it like she's a big Chucky fan. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Is that something I should have known coming in?
No, like she'd been begging to get stabbed by Chucky, and she even said she didn't want a real role. She didn't even need lines. She just wanted to get brutally stabbed by Chucky, and they were like, "We can do that. Come on over." So like, live your dreams loudly, people, and you might get stabbed by Chucky. Like, but like, question: where the hell is Trevor's body, or what's left of it? Because the donut man's not in the closet anymore.
So also, these kids need to go to the school of, well, they need to stop going to the school of Jennifer Tilly and body and like just getting rid of the body, because just shoving something in your closet, well, I guess that's worked for some people for many years, but like, don't work for bodies. Bodies
maybe
don't.
Yeah, maybe she's right. Maybe there is like magical portal interdimensional moment.
Nah, that's
when they're like, it could never be. I'm like, talking dolls are weird. You believe in that now?
I think a Chucky moved the body. I think that's what happened. And it'll show up. It's going to incriminate them more, but I don't know how that.
It was the Lanoon.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. I think this school is run by nuns and the father who are in the Chucky cult.
Mm.
Do you think that? Oh, you think?
Except Catherine
is Chucky man now.
I think Father Sawa could be a Chucky man. I think he could. That's why it's always in their way.
Okay,
that's true. He is making
he
Devin read Leviticus.
What?
I want them to have a scene together. I want them to kiss.
They did last season, and like we all tweeted that.
Yeah,
she's gonna be in every season as a new character.
I think it should be in her contract. If she's in Tilly, you could put in her contract. Like, I just love that moment last season when she was like, I'm at the wife's funeral, but you know what I'm gonna do? Kiss the husband. And that's when Junior was like, you making out with Jennifer Tilly at my mom's funeral? Oh no, I got feelings about that. And I was like, y'all got bigger problems.
Jim Carrey was in this episode a lot.
Listen.
Does he like get credited? I feel like he should.
Liar is cleaning up because of this. Yes. Like, I almost watched it because I was like, I've not seen that ever. And I was like,
I haven't seen how problematic it is today.
It is.
I'm sure it is.
It is.
It was on AMC earlier. Somebody tweeted about it.
I saw it in theaters. I don't remember it at all. I'm assuming she's an antagonist because she has. She's
his ex-wife.
Hot.
No, I think Jim Carrey's like her lawyer, and she's trying to go up against somebody, custody of the kids or something.
I thought something like that.
Yeah, and he can't lie, so she ends up getting custody of the kids when she really don't deserve it, and it becomes like a big thing.
Wow,
I remember that.
Right? You got a memory.
This movie was memorable to Bobby.
Like, she was like, "It's my program. Let me watch my program."
That whole scene. Also, can we talk about how Glenn? Wait, which one's with?
It was Glenn.
Glenn now knows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they didn't have a lot of like. If I found out I was a doll, I don't know how I would feel about this.
I was like, was she born? Were they born a doll?
Yes.
Pressure on that one.
Yeah.
They were born a doll.
They were both
and became a person.
Yeah, they were both Glenn, and then Glenn was like, after resurrecting the parents, like, I don't know if I'm actually a boy. And so when Tiffany took over Jennifer Tilly's body, was like, let me go abduct some twins and put the soul in both. That way they can live their best life either way. And they were like, I'm still not fucking with the binary. But now there's two of me. And I was like, yeah.
All right, so the end of Seed of Chucky, I remember it was the very end where Glenn was, in the boy's body and stuff. He was grown up. And then you have Glenda, who murdered the housekeeper. And didn't Glenn have a British accent? What happened to that? Did they just erase all of that too? He had a little British accent.
He did, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
no, he did, yeah.
To be fair, we don't know where Tiffany stole these kids from, so maybe.
But now he had a British accent at the end, so he should still have. I don't know.
How many years has it been since 2005? Wow,
17.
We all went to math university.
But also they're in college. So like they're in college and they're drinking. So I put them around 21.
They're 18.
So, like,
Okay.
They had their 18th birthday.
Yeah, they're 18.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
They're drinking underage.
I mean, if your mom's a doll in Jennifer Tilly's body, what else you gonna do about it?
Yeah,
Right?
they're nonplussed by a lot of what's going on, and I like it for them.
Yeah. And I think part of it is because they always knew something was off, because like Glenda was talking to her about it last week at the dinner to be like, what is this dream about, Mom? And Mom was like, I don't know anything. I'm innocent. Oh no.
I loved the Hereditary moment. She was like, I'm Jennifer Valentine, I'm your mommy.
Like your fucking mother.
Yeah.
That's gonna go down in history.
Like,
Yes.
I literally felt the Emmy hit Jennifer Tilly's table. That should be on her table when she said it.
A moment where I was like, if she doesn't get some kind of statue, I'm gonna be mad.
She better.
And
then she burnt that down. Okay, I will give Tiffany this. Now she does shove bodies in closets, but then she burns the house down. So like, okay, it got rid of the body.
Yeah, no, because there's bodies all over that building. Tilly Manor is nothing but like bodies.
In that building.
There's two. I lost count. Like
That detective was so hot, and he got one scene.
Yeah.
Kind of like had Don
Wait,
Mancini.
who? Oh,
yeah, the detective that dies.
oh, Detective 2. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Who?
I forgot.
Speaking of forgotten people, did anybody else not know that the kid they blew up's name was Gary?
I don't think they ever said his name before now. But
no,
yeah,
they did.
They did? Okay.
I didn't know.
Good, because like Chucky and Deb were talking last night, and they were like, Gary. I'm like, who's Gary? And they said it again with context.
They
Like,
showed
he
a
had a
flashback
name.
of him. Oh, Jennifer Tilly said Emmy. Yes, she really does. We need to campaign. We need to like stand up for Jennifer Tilly. Speaking of so people that are forgotten, the getaway driver. Who was that?
It was Kyle.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Kyle. Yeah.
Remind
She
me.
just had a
Andy's
wig
sister.
on, or is her hair was just
I mean, I think
dyed?
her hair grew over this year because like she's
Okay.
been maybe dead. Nobody bought that. And she's like, I'm
Oh,
getting a new
hell no.
look.
Who's
So Chucky coming
Kyle?
back.
I forgot.
From Child's Play.
Andy's
Andy's
sister.
adopted sister.
Yeah.
From 2
From
or
two.
3? 2?
Two. Yeah. Because like they were in the foster home together, and then they brought her in last season, and then they tried to fake us out and be like, we killed her. Andy should be sad. And even at the top of the season, he's like, this is for Kyle. I'm like, Kyle's alive, Andy.
Yeah,
Like,
they're not
come and
pushing
tell.
Christina Lees?
Yes.
Oh, I just call her Christina Lees. I forget that she's a
Because you're real
okay.
friends.
She's like, sister. I thought she was the babysitter. What am I talking about? Okay, I don't know. Sorry, buddy. Did I just lose my job? Did I just get fired?
No.
Damn. No, I love it.
Did any of y'all feel bad for Jennifer Tilly? Oh, I mean Jennifer Tilly, the doll inside there. Because I was just like, oh, all right. So I love Meg so much. And when she was taken out that way and just seeing the doll, Jennifer Tilly react to her being sliced the fuck up, I was just like, no, because I like Meg.
Yeah.
Meg. It was sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, does she only eat?
And I was like, Glenn, do something. Jump in it. Stop your mom.
Glenn was like, this is not my problem. I'm going to be traumatized.
You have to remember, Glenn don't like violence. I remember in Seed of Chucky, he was all scared. Yeah.
No, but they definitely watched it. Like, I'm getting my student loan rates go up. I'm just like, ooh, can't do nothing about that.
And that blood was going everywhere.
Yeah.
Listen, that interest is not interesting anymore. I really, really also liked the outfit that Jennifer Tilly was wearing as she killed Meg. That was a mood.
Beautiful.
Yes.
The Jennifer Tilly outfits have just been
top notch.
Really drag beautiful.
Yeah.
This costumer was like,
Drag
you know
Race
what I
could
want?
never.
Could never. I'm waiting for a reveal any episode. And she'll be like, spins.
The wigs could use some Drag Race intervention.
This was the episode where I remembered these wigs are like paying homage to it being Tiffany because Tiffany was a bad blonde.
The Glenn or Glenda wig, which is like starts down here.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I will say, as queer as the show is, we need some more drag queens in it. There's not a lot of drag in this. I mean, there's a lot of drag. There's Jennifer Tilly, but I mean, we need some like, I don't know.
Next season, we're going to go to a drag bar. We're going to have Chucky on stage with drag.
Hey, we still got 2 more episodes.
Ginger Minj
3 more episodes.
You know Ginger and Trixie are like in the wings.
Oh yeah.
Like I heard
Kamora Hall is just
Alaska. You know she ready.
You know it. You know it.
Don, call them up.
Ginger queens that they could bring in.
I think it's just Ginger Minj off the top of my head. The other ones, I'm not saying they were all forgettable, but I don't remember them right now.
Who's the one that looks like Lana Del Rey? And I liked her.
So many. Like Milk.
I know who you're talking about.
You know who I'm talking about. Help me, please.
I know who you're talking about, but I can't get the name of my head.
She got sent home early both times she was on it. Oh no! Someone listening, help us out. The Lana Del Rey lookalike.
Yes.
She was on it twice?
Yeah, she was on it twice.
It was probably Milk.
Lana Del Rey lookalike. Drag Race. They're not gonna.
I mean, there's some drag queens that pull in.
I knew what I was saying. Scarlet Envy.
Scarlet Envy. She's gorgeous and redhead.
Bobby, was that who you were thinking of?
Yeah, it was Scarlet.
I see the Lana Del Rey now. Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I typed in Lana Del Rey drag queen, and that is what came up.
It makes sense.
Google knows. Google knows.
It was me.
But I feel like and I feel like we should say you don't have to go just to RuPaul's Drag Race queens. There's other queens to pull in.
Dragula.
Dragula. There's also like people who have been on this, I can't think of her name right now, but anyway, I'm not going with that.
Lady Bunny, but she was on Drag Race, but
yeah, but that would be really fun. No, she does a lot of those like spoofs with not Trixie, with Jinx and Brenda LaCreme. Peaches Christ. Peaches Christ would be great on the show.
From Dragula.
Excuse me.
Okay. I didn't watch it. I watched like 3 episodes of Dragula.
A guest on Dragula once you hack.
Yeah.
You're a hack. Sure.
Was she not in one of the original seasons when they were like filming in the basement?
No, she's been a big thing for a long time.
Sharai, sign off.
I'll go drink alone like I did before we started this.
Very famous, kind of horror drag queen.
She is. But she'd be great on the show.
She was on my podcast, and we talk about Trick or Treat Part 2, Humble Bread.
So you can connect her to Don Mancini and the company because y'all go way back.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're the connection.
I so desperately wanted to do interviews for the show, and then they gave me like the blonde teenager.
Lexi, I love her.
I don't care about.
Talk to her about her drugs. Be like,
yeah.
Did she?
Go.
They were.
I
won't even say they were. Child, never mind. Let me just. I'm about to go. Never mind.
I was gonna say that after these last couple weeks, I've moved Lexi up above Jake and who I would like pick first if we were at at least Chucky's, because at least Lexi is still like I might not be on my shit, but also I know that's a Chucky. Whereas Jake is like, let's hug and cuddle, and I'm like, no, Jake, that's a Chucky.
Wait, what are the kids' names?
Jake, Lexi, and Devin.
And then the fourth. Nadine. I like
the one we don't trust.
I like Devin and Nadine. Those are the top 2 right now.
But Nadine is now Chucky's godmother, and so I'm not trusting her either.
Mm-hmm.
Nadine is Chucky. I'm saying it.
I think so. Meanwhile, Devin and Alexi are like, let's figure out some of this mystery while they over here fucking around. And they're out in the woods at night, which they shouldn't be. But also, like, it could be worse. I'm with Alma. Jake needs a whooping.
Did you ever buy Jake and Devin's romance? Okay, not to be homophobic, but did we ever buy into it? Because I can't say that
I loved it. I
love it in theory, but like, do they have chemistry? That's my question.
I feel like this season, like being as though that they have this situation going on, like we barely can see any of that.
They're
Last
both
season we
good.
seen a little bit more of it, obviously, but this season, you know, Jake is so caught up in the good Chucky, and Devin's trying to get him out of it, and it's just we barely get a chance to see. I mean, in the beginning, I thought it was cute though. Like the very first episode, I thought that was dope. But
and they're both dealing with their trauma. We've talked about this in other episodes, but they're both dealing with their trauma in different ways. So it's really pulling them apart. And so I think eventually they will come back together, but we'll see what happens.
Hooked up with that now dead guy. That was evil.
Trevor?
Yeah.
Yeah, the donut guy. Because he lived his house. Middle out.
Donut man.
No, I think that Devin and Jake, like within 10 minutes of the first episode of this season, I was like, y'all in trouble. Because Jake is all like, I didn't tell you I'm not on my way and you making dinner. Like, you supposed to just know I'm not doing it no more. Even though I didn't talk to you. Like, you need to communicate. Also, he was answering phone numbers he didn't know. And I was like, where's the Jake we just survived with? Where is he at? And he's like, he ain't here no more. Like,
I'm not convinced Jake is pulling off gay. Is that controversial?
Well, hold on. We don't need to like, who was that guy from Heartstopper that the internet forced him out of the closet? Like,
oh yeah. I mean, I don't know what's going on with him in real life, but in fictional land, I don't buy it. I don't buy it.
Do you get it from Devin though?
What?
Do you buy it from Devin though?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
is it
Yeah,
Jake's
I
new
buy it
haircut?
from Devin.
Yeah.
Is it Jake's new haircut? Because this season he has new hair.
He has the guy that's dating Camila Cabello. What's his name?
Shawn Mendes.
They're broken up now.
Not Shawn does, but
Oh,
Shawn Mendes. He kind of gives me like straight Shawn Mendes vibes.
Yeah, he does.
Straight Shawn Mendes. Shawn Mendes is straight.
Oh.
Is he?
I mean, from what I've heard, I don't know.
I'm kidding you, so I have.
I'll investigate. Like,
So, Ray, you don't even have to, child. You don't even have to.
I mean,
I don't know.
I'm okay if he's not. Let me
And I want
be very clear.
to be like, I don't know. I'm sorry, but I can tell when people are gay. You can hear it. You can feel it. There's energy. I'm not buying it. Sorry, I need to get over this. I don't know. I find most gay boys I know are not straight passing, and that's beautiful, and I love that.
Yeah.
So
I mean, maybe in the show
Maybe he hasn't grown into his queerness yet.
Yeah, and they're probably not trying to like force it too much as well, to where it's just like, damn, like they're really trying to throw in our face that he's a gay kid, you know, like they're trying to make it natural.
make him drag. Put him in heels.
Yeah. He was served, actually. I can see it.
Yeah,
he's got that jawline. That would be like an actual drag queen.
he would be
That
a great Drew.
Yes. Like, I don't know what's planned for season 3 because I need season 3, but if we could have a drag episode, that'd be cute.
That's going to happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're speaking it to existence. Next year, if they get season 3 and it's on this time, they're going to have a drag episode.
Can you imagine Lexi's a drag king? Because like that energy.
That energy, though.
Tilly is a drag king. No,
Yeah.
I like the femme from Tilly, actually.
Let her do both. She's for Tilly. Let her do both.
It's Tilly.
That's the reveal. That's the reveal. She walks out in like a suit, and we're like, "Oh, she's a drag king." She's like, "Papa, bitches," and it's like, "Ah."
Was that her boobs? That was beautiful. Is Gershon coming back? Because she was so good.
Maybe.
Gina.
Oh, she was great.
Gina.
Gina.
She was quite a lot.
I'm sorry, these kids cannot keep up with the adult subplot. It's almost rude that they're being forced to.
Yeah.
Listen, like the legacy characters and the new class are like sometimes clashing, and I'm here for both, but also I'm just like, this is different because like what Jennifer Tilly is giving us over here is like Oscar caliber on a TV.
It's awesome. It really is. Like we say it as a joke, but it's kind of not.
It's not.
But see, I'm really like. That's why I'm super excited for these next 2 episodes, because like they're about to the worlds are about to collide, because Tiffany done burnt down Jay Tilly's house. They're coming to Chucky to be like, hey, guess what? You a doll, not Chucky.
Jake Tilly.
Jay Tilly, not Jake Tilly.
That's her drag name, Jake Tilly.
Jake Tilly.
Do you remember when I didn't remember who Kyle was? I'm so sorry. But I knew Christina Lee's before.
I don't buy that you're gay anymore.
I told you I was straight 8 times.
Oh, that's true.
Every time you say
I'm a heterosexual
so
male.
Why would you choose that life?
It was a bad choice.
All right. For our favorite topic, should we get to tops and bottoms?
Let's do tops and bottoms.
Bobby or Josh, who wants to go first with your top and bottom?
I didn't write anything down.
How dare you?
Wait, okay, does that just mean my thing I liked the most and the thing I hated the most?
Yes.
Okay, thing I liked the most was the hereditary moment, the I am your mother moment.
That was amazing.
Why was that as good as it was? I'm shaking. That, you know what? If I was straight, I'm gay now after that moment.
It was a struggle afterwards for
There's
me.
a lot of I don't know if I can follow this like roller coaster I'm on.
It's a roller coaster of love. And my bottom, all of the kids, all of the Christianity, but I guess Jake as a whole.
He's fallen pretty far in my rankings. Like, because at first I was like, Lexi, love to hate her. She's doing her job. And now I'm like, Jake. How many times?
Little sister.
Listen, Caroline, I miss Caroline. I don't need their mom back, but I miss Caroline.
I
Why
like
couldn't
your
she
mom
also
too.
go to this school and be punished too?
Like my favorite character.
What if she's a part of the cult too? She just took over a role.
No.
What if she's Nadine? What if Nadine takes her face off?
Oh my god, a quick smile. Help him.
Bobby, what's your top and bottom?
My top is what Josh said, that whole moment, just her going off, revealing, everything to Glenn, seeing, Jennifer Tilly and the Tiffany doll was just a moment for me. I love the whole entire thing. And my bottom is just seeing Meg Tilly die. I didn't like that. I didn't like it at all. I wanted more.
That was hard. That was hard.
I wanted more from her.
It really felt like Meg Tilly got murdered in front of my eyes.
Did we see a dead body though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the ground. They stepped over her and kept going.
Oh, you're right. I was drinking while watching, so.
Jennifer was in the cage, like, no! And she's like, shut up. No more chocolate. I also love how they gave exposition from Jennifer Tilly as Tiffany Doll. And then our Jennifer Tilly was like, no more exposition. That answered all the questions.
Yeah. I like that she played the shit out of her. She gave her the Blues Brothers plot. so Jennifer Tilly was so happy. Well, Tiffany was so happy going back to her sister, like, yeah, I remember this and that. She was like, child, that is not real. That's from the Blues Brothers.
Was Jennifer Tilly in Blues Brothers, or was that just a random movie she picked?
I think it was a random movie.
Yeah.
But she's been in everything. So sometimes there's a random walk-on part and it's her. And so I don't ever want to say she's not in something. She might be in my apartment.
You're Jennifer Tilly's historian.
She might be
on this call. She's everywhere.
Her and Octavia Spencer. I swear. I'm not shocked when I see either of them.
Do you think
I'm shocked when I don't.
Right.
When I was doing the article for her birthday, I remembered her in movies she was not in. And I was like, why didn't they put her in it? They should have. It would have been better.
She wasn't. Put her in Hereditary. She could have done the Toni Collette role. I would. That's a gay remake rating to happen.
Those are some words right there. You're throwing down the gauntlet to Miss J. Tilly there.
Yes.
I believe in her.
I never wanted to be your mother. My top is everything that happened at Tilly Manor again. No notes. Whenever we go to Tilly Manor, it's the show.
Well, they can't go back. So.
I know they burned it down. She got a new house, and so I can say the same thing. But it's all amazing. It's all perfect. The outfits, the intrigue, the reveals of who's still alive, the cage that she's still alive in, the killing of Meg Tilly, which traumatizes all. All of it was amazing. But I do want to say that Chucky squaring up on Chucky was also big top energy, and it was a hard choice.
The fight.
Yeah, it was so cute because it was like, and you just know somebody was sitting there with these puppets for a whole fucking day, being like, ugh.
I didn't know what to feel during that whole segment, but
I
loved it.
I lived. Y'all thought the sweet Chucky was dead, and I was like, "Damn it, Lexi, you still fucking up." But meanwhile, he's like, "I'm gonna kill Buff Chucky because I'm still Chucky."
When he threw up when they were brainwashing him,
oh yeah,
best.
It's that episode where Jake gives him an apple, and you realize just how much they can't do with this dog. They cut away because Jake's like, "Here's your apple," and then the dog's getting an apple that it can actually hold in its hand. And I'm like, I forgot the technicalities and the logistics of the show.
Fucking puppets.
My bottom is Jake and Nadine baptizing Chucky to become godparents and getting the new hair wet. Like, so much was wrong. So much was wrong with that.
Seeing the hair get wet was...
Right? You can't wet a press and go. You can't. You have to, like, let that sit. Like,
yeah, a shake and go, what that was.
Listen.
I secretly love that scene. It's so stupid.
It is so stupid.
I love the tweet last night where like the actor who plays Devin was like me and Lexi watching them baptize Chucky. And it was like this dude in the doorway like
nope. So my top is the good Chucky versus buff Chucky fight. I loved it.
Energy.
I just loved all the ridiculousness of this. This episode was full of ridiculousness bullshit, and I loved it all. So yeah, that's my top moment. My bottom moment is Jake when they have that conversation about what to do with good Chucky, and him and Devin have that kind of argument. And good Chucky leaves. Instead of like staying and talking with Devin, he like follows good Chucky out. I was like, Devin, or not Devin, Jake, what are you doing?
Jake needs a lake.
Listen,
they need to get laid. I think they're stuck in this school. I mean, they're living together, so maybe they could. But like, I don't know.
Listen, Chucky killed his whole family. I don't know what else that could happen to let him be like, I should follow Devin's lead on this one.
But I was going to mention this earlier. It was really interesting, though. Do y'all remember the scene in this episode where he's asking good Chucky, like, so what does it feel like to kill someone? And I was like, are we getting a dark Jake stuff?
Oh my God, Corey Cunningham.
All right, I'm by y'all. Thanks for having me.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
this is the franchise that Corey would do well at, actually. Not Helen.
Yeah. Before we do tweet of the week, because we're so close to the end of the season, what are our top and bottom episodes?
Okay, well, I think it's an obvious answer. I'll have to go first just because no one can take it from me. But the Jennifer Tilly murder mystery.
Yes, Death on Denial. That's my favorite. There's
nothing gonna beat that. And then I guess the first episode was the bottom, just because like it's getting things ready. It's like setting it up. You know, not a lot went down other than an explosion.
They blew up a kid and I lived.
Good for them.
Yeah,
I always appreciate that.
Don Mancini understands. If kids are there, they're expendable. Blow them up.
My top episode would be the same, the murder mystery, because that one just took me just on the adventure. Like I just didn't know what was happening. It was just nothing like I've seen before, especially in a Chucky show. And I'm just like, okay, why is this happening? But I'm fucking loving it. So that's definitely my top. And then my bottom is the second episode because I don't remember what happened.
That's fair.
I don't remember what happened on the second episode.
That was the first one in the school. And so they were setting up the school stuff and finding Trevor. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Nothing really.
That was useless.
Yeah.
I want
Trevor died in the third one.
As hell.
They were finding Trevor because like Lexi mentioned him. Yeah. So they were setting it all up.
Is he the one that gave her drugs? It does not matter. You guys.
He was trying to plant drugs on her to get caught.
And then a Chucky, who we assume is buff Chucky, but we can't prove it, ripped his middle section out.
It was wild.
And that's how he became the Donut Man. My top is Death on Denial because give that an Emmy. Fast track it to the Emmys. Give it all the awards. Best hour TV I've seen all year, probably. My least favorite episode was the episode right before that one because I felt claustrophobic in that school. And I was like, we got to get out. And also Jake was really doing that. Good Chucky could be a real thing. And I was like, baby, how many Chuckies have to kill people you know before you're just like fight on sight? I don't understand.
So my top episode is between Death on Denial and Doll on Doll. I think I'm going to go different and go Doll on Doll.
That's good.
I really nothing against Death on the last one, but I don't know. This one furthered the plot a little more for me. More things were happening. It was wild. It was insane. But I think my favorite overall is probably still yet to come. Like I think maybe next episode or the episode of that will be my ultimate favorite after the season's done. My least favorite is also between episode 2 and episode 3. I think 2's winning out for me right now. I think that what puts 3 above 2 for me is Donut Man. Just that death scene.
That was 4. Because this is 6, and Death in the Nile was 5.
Well, I guess 3 is. I don't know what the fuck happened in 3.
That's what I'm saying. I don't mean
2 and 3. I don't like. Okay, so is 2 the one where
Tilly back and Nika,
and the nun like has a heart attack?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
That's my least favorite.
I like when the nun dies.
Right? I was like, Chucky deserves to not work so hard. Good for him.
I like how we all hate an episode. Do we hate this show?
No. I don't hate that episode. It's just like the one I would be like,
yeah,
I'm gonna go to the bathroom now. Bye.
I have yet to hate an episode, and we're towards the end of season 2. And there are other shows where I cannot say the same for, and they're in episode 1. I mean, season 1. Same difference with some of them.
Who is it, Sharai? Who is it? I want to know.
I'll name all the names.
They will say
Opens burn book, ruins everybody's career. People like, we don't go over there no more.
I did just watch all of another sci-fi genre show before joining you guys today.
I was going to ask about that, but I was going to do it on here live, but I would like to ask you questions about that.
Yeah, Reginald the Vampire is not fantastic.
It's for kids.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Someone said it was fat phobic, and I didn't agree with that. I think just for the fact that we have like a fat character on screen, that's like kind of cool.
Yeah.
But
we need more of that, especially when it's not a bunch of fat jokes aimed at that person, which is where a lot of people are failing. Because they're like, we cast fat actors, we're doing a thing. And then the bully's just like, you fat every episode. And I'm like, there are other things wrong with her. I'm a fat girl. I have a list.
I want to have fat music follow me around. It's like my
that
right.
sound cue in Halloween 4. And it's like, what movie is this?
Yeah, and they talk about the cop music.
Yes.
Dub cop music. It's kind of similar to fat music, really.
It is. That's what I hear when I walk. I'm like,
Y'all stop.
And my neighbors are like, I wish you stopped pacing her insomnia. I hate her.
All right, what's our tweet of the week?
Tweet of the week is coming from Oberkrom Jaden.
Try that again.
Nobody's gonna find it anyways. Never knew. And this person tweeted, "Still some Chucky season 2 to go, but this is Jennifer Tilly's season. Every week is another reason to admire what she's done for this franchise. She is the franchise. The love I have for this woman's immeasurable." At Jennifer Tilly. It's a fact.
Wow. 100% agree. I like Child's Play 1, 2, and 3. But I honestly don't think this franchise becomes what I love about this franchise until Bride of Chucky.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no. That's when he was like, fuck it. And it became a better world. Yes. I feel like the first 3 were him doing what he needed to do, but also like in interview mode. He's like, I need to like make these movies so I could like have things. And I feel like Bride is the switch where he's like, fuck it, I'm going to do me and they're welcome. And we are.
Right.
I like Curse. That's my favorite one.
This is good.
I love it.
I will also say every week it gets harder to find a funny tweet, which is why some of them have just been facts lately. Because as this show like continues expanding, it's like this is really a show. We're not just like having fun anymore. Like this is art. We're getting things. And so people are sincere. They're like, you changed my life. And I'm just like, this is not funny.
They need to sell it to like effects or something. I feel like it's getting too big for sci-fi.
Yeah. Like you can't follow this Dr. Death on USA and be like, that's a night of viewing for everybody. And I love Josh Jackson. I've not watched that show yet.
Yeah.
It's just so beautiful.
I will also say I think Jennifer Tilly's performance in this season specifically has gotten better every episode she's been in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they're giving her more time.
100%. Yeah.
Because while I loved her in the last episode, that like Josh and Bobby's top moments, like that whole reveal and her like, I'm Jennifer or I'm Tiffany Valentine and I'm your fucking mother was just
it made me gay.
I'm happy you found it so early in life.
Great.
Jennifer Tilly changing lives. I also love the moment where she was talking about how murder is an addiction.
Yes.
She said, I'm a murderess.
Passion.
She's like, it's an addiction. Have some compassion. Yeah.
I do love compassion.
Listen, addiction's hard.
And I just love also when she just walked away after Glenn was confronting her when she was watching Liar Liar, and she just had her cigarette and her drink. She's like, enjoy the show, sweet face. And I just love that whole moment right there. I said, yes.
Too.
Yeah.
I want more Nika, though. Nika's kind of been getting the shaft a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean...
She has
like,
that's hard.
I mean, like she can only do so much because they took her limbs.
She was so good last season when she was being her dad.
Yeah.
That's confusing. Let me tell you that. That was top and bottom energy. I'm like, she's hot as her dad. What?
I forgot about drag being on the show.
Listen, I have not. I'm gonna unpack that for many years.
So with Nika, do y'all think that when she comes back, like she's just going to have like, fake legs, fake arms, and she's kind of going to go back into her...
They're going that direction.
I love that fake arm reveal with the gun.
Same.
I'm not going to lie. I don't know if it's problematic, but I cackled and I lived and I would see it again. And if it's problematic, I will apologize. I lived.
Was it a gun arm? Or like the hand was the gun?
The hand was holding the gun. Like she raised it up like a little lever. And everything that happened after that was batshit. Like the whole last 5 minutes of the episode is like a roller coaster.
That's American healthcare.
True. That's American healthcare, yeah. It's like I came in here with a cold. Where's my arm?
We'll just give you a gun arm. It's fine.
I mean, they did it in Planet Terror. They can do it in this.
That is true.
Raise her hand in the car handle.
Stop.
Am I embarrassing you?
Stop. I cannot.
We broke Sharai.
But I would love a Planet Terror moment, and they give her some of those arms and legs, because why not? We represent everything else. I would do it.
It was the blonde lady from Scream 4 and Scream 5, and then she got her hand stuck in the door and it broke.
Oh yeah, and then her hands were like
Deputy Judy.
It was Judy. Best Scream 5 kill goes to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
I was waiting because I'm like, why
Bring
is
her
she
back
back
for Scream 6?
No.
Yeah.
Bring me back to Scream 6.
Bring Judy back.
Bring me. I can find lemon bars and show up. Like, I want to be in 6th Scream. It's not too late. They just finished.
They should kill Judy in every movie and bring her back. Give her a sci-fi show.
Listen, why not? Spin out for everybody.
There you go. All right, y'all. Well, that is our thoughts on this episode of Chucky. We'll be back next week, so join us again on Thursday. But before then, we're going to be getting up with Candyman from last year. Not the old one, the new one.
That's not old.
With Anthony Jerome.
I can talk about Candyman 3 one day.
Never. You can. I'll take that week off, and you and Trent can just cover Candyman.
Not intended on them two, Sharai. Yeah. I'm good. Y'all two can.
Right.
But I'm good.
I can do the last two, make it a double feature, just 2 and 3.
I've never seen them
so many times.
I wish I hadn't. But yeah, Anthony will be here with us, and it's going to be great because Nia DaCosta did the damn thing, and it was a great time. Yeah, that's all we know.
Yeah.
Yes.
All the stuff.
Sister.
Like the next time to say Yaya's fine ass, since I've been introduced to his work, I don't know his last name anymore because Yaya's fine ass in tweet.
That's his last name now. He's getting it changed. I heard.
Make it a hashtag.
Right, I will.
Listen, we're gonna make it trend.
Listen, he deserves him and his fine ass deserve the trend. Let's go.
Could we be a fan club and we can call the Sisterhood?
Yes.
The fine ass.
Yeah.
The Yaya Sisterhood of the fine ass.
Yes.
You might sue us, but I'm willing to try it.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much to Josh and Bobby for joining us. Thank you, everyone, watching right now and listening later on. And as always, make sure you stay fierce out there.
Bye.
Bye.